This swordsman had a strange habit. Whenever he faced life or death battles, he loved to drive his sword deep into his opponent's bones and then suddenly break the tip. So, each time he killed someone, his sword became a little shorter. Even more arrogantly, he would prepare a fine coffin for his opponent before striking. This habit made his enemies complain. His nickname was the Charming Broken Sword. The opponent he faced that day was also formidable, a very famous figure in the martial world. He walked over and asked the swordsman if he knew how many people he had killed. What the opponent did not know was that the swordsman had also killed many, all of them as skilled as himself. After a short exchange of moves, the swordsman quickly understood his opponent's attacks. Soon, he found an opening. He struck, piercing the opponent's left shoulder. But the opponent was no ordinary person. He swiftly pulled back his long halberd and slashed the swordsman's right leg. In 10 years, he was the first to disrupt the swordsman's plan. The swordsman remained calm. He believed no one could pull out his broken sword. Yet, to his surprise, the old man pulled it out effortlessly. It turned out this opponent was the most famous divine healer, known for helping others. Those he treated often showed strange symptoms, but none were seriously harmed. As long as he saved a life, people were not too concerned about the side effects. That day, the town suddenly became very lively. A woman had returned from studying in the capital. She was extremely beautiful and had an excellent figure. After her studies, she seemed even more radiant. She had her maid send invitations, asking the town's talented men to judge her. The famous swordsman also received an invitation, but at that moment, he was busy. His last duel had failed to make use of a coffin, so he vented his anger on two unlucky men. These two were underworld assassins, but they were weak. They died after only a few moves, and the swordsman's sword broke by 1/3. When he returned to the inn, a maid had been waiting for him for a long time. She said she wanted to retrieve the invitation the woman had sent him, claiming he was not qualified to attend. The swordsman was furious. As a famous swordsman, he could not believe a woman dared mock him. He decided to go personally to see if she was truly skilled. When he arrived, just one glance at the woman calmed most of his anger, but then he noticed a figure in her room. He rushed in and found a thief, who surprisingly had some skill. The swordsman had to work hard to subdue the thief. So it turned out the woman had deliberately used this method to keep the man. She picked up her glass and apologized to him, but the man left in anger. Do you think the man should have accepted her apology?